Oh, it's recording.
Oh, is it?
When did I press record?
I don't know.
It says
Hi. Well, isn't this an experience? All right. I hope you got me talking about RuPaul's Drag Race in there. That's great. The All-Stars just ended.
You know what
It's
I want to
beautiful.
talk about?
What do you want to talk about, Yvonne?
Guess.
Comics?
Is it Red Hood and the Outlaws?
Is it Red Hood and the Outlaws? Of course
It's always
freaking Red Hood and the Outlaws. It's
I
always
like Red Hood and the Outlaws so much.
Mm-hmm. I know. We all know. Trust me. If you've come in here with Yvonne on staff, you know about Red Hood and the Outlaws. Which,
I like
likewise,
Red
with me, the first thing that I always talk about is Batman Hush. If you haven't read Batman Hush,
Okay, but
that is 100% on your
everyone
list of
has
things
read
to do.
Hush by now.
Not everybody.
That's
Not
shocking.
everybody. It is gorgeous. It has a beautiful story about Batman. It's... Shut up, you spoiled it. God, we gotta edit that out now.
I'll just put like bleeps and like
Yeah.
spoilers.
Yeah, yep. You gotta edit yourself now. Okay, well thank you, future Yvonne, for editing that out. Alright.
Go me.
Yes.
Thanks.
It's a really cool story, so if you haven't, that's obviously a great place to start. Let's see. Do you have anything that you, right off the bat, want to talk about?
The saga is so great. There's robot sex in the first chapter.
That's another thing a lot of people have read. But yes, like she said, it is a little bit more adult, but if you're over 18, then go for it. Please. It is really imaginative. It's really... A lot of times people get stuck in the same, like, superhero cliche, I'll say, and it's a really different plot.
Yeah. And
Like-
if you want more of that different stuff, Wicked and Divine is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It is such a pretty book, and it's like one of those things that's really entertaining, but at the same time you're like, whoa, you just blew my mind, man.
That's always great.
Blow my mind.
What more can you hope for?
What more can you hope for? What are you reading that you really like?
Something that I think is, like, really unappreciated is actually...
Poe Dameron?
Poe Dameron. Poe freaking Dameron is so good. There are a couple issues in, but it is not too late to jump on it if you want to. It's gorgeous. It's by Phil Noto, who's one of my favorite illustrators. I'm all about the art. She's all about the authors, but the story is great too. It's about how Poe Dameron ended up at the beginning of Force Awakens and how he found Lor San Tekka.
You just gave your pitch. It's okay.
I did. Okay. I did. It's gorgeous. I love it. But also, what I feel is like really underappreciated right now is Mosaic. It's right behind you.
Mosaic was really good.
Mosaic was really good. It's a new story about a new hero that Marvel is adding to their roster. He body hops, kind of. He's one of those, like, what would you call it? Like,
He's like Dead Man, where it kind of takes over a body.
yeah, he, like, takes over people's bodies.
Another thing
and
that's
remembers they're like,
underappreciated.
oh, is
Dead Man.
in fact Dead Man. So that's another really good one. The art is really pretty. It's really
super
haunting
gothic.
and mysterious and
Yeah,
gothic.
very good for Halloween.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of
definitely.
it.
Super excited. Comic Fest is also coming up, which is really exciting. Free comic book day, but for Halloween. So...
And we're gonna be in costume.
Yeah, we are! That is definitely a thing to talk about. We're gonna be in costume as Raven and Robin, I believe, is what we settled on.
It's gonna be good.
It might change last minute, but as far as plans go, that's what we've got.
Plans are plans.
Raven and Robin. So that's exciting. But yeah, Mosaic. Art is really cool. Premise is cool. Writing is really good, too. Definitely worth a shot.
Oh, there's so much that I'm reading right now. It's
Yes.
kind of sad. I spend all my money here.
It is a
All of it?
problem. It is. There's some days where, like, we get paid and we just, like, hand the paycheck right back. But luckily for you, we can filter through everything and tell you what's the best, which
Yeah.
is most of it.
Oh,
in fact,
Seven
which
to
doesn't
Eternity was really good. I know I already plugged it in my normal video, but after reading it, I was like, oh man, I wish I plugged this even harder.
help. Yeah.
Because Seven to Eternity was so good, and I just can't wait for the next issue.
That's really great.
It's probably up there next to Red Hood and the Outlaws with my favorites.
Yes.
I mean, not next to. Red Hood and the Outlaws is like here.
There's
and
no
everything else
competition
is
when it
like
comes to her with that.
down here.
Another one that's really great is Teen Titans. I will always talk about that. It's always a good standby. And the art is especially good, like I said.
Yeah.
I'm always into the art.
I've never seen anything by John Boy Myers. That's who
Yes,
is it?
John Boy.
And
yeah,
I really like it. I haven't seen his stuff before.
I follow him on Instagram. He's really
So
great.
you're basically best friends?
basically best friends.
Tom King retweeted me once.
She'll not stop talking about that.
This is Tom King.
Yep. Who's Tom King?
He wrote Omega Men. He's reading Batman right now. The Vision run. Grayson. But what he retweeted me about was when I was talking about how great Omega Men is, and not enough people have read Omega Men.
Right.
You haven't
So
read
good.
Omega Men.
I skimmed it and it looked awesome.
She skimmed my copy because I bought
it.
the last one. Even though I had already read it, I just
That's
wanted
why
it.
I can't find it, is because you bought the last one. I run into this problem all the time. She buys them before I can even get my hands on them. And then she lends them to me out of her kind heart later. After you've already beat me to them.
Yeah.
Gotta keep an eye on this one. Yeah.
Alright, so hopefully you'll hear more from us next week.
For sure.
See you then.
See ya.